Back to our top story today, the weather outside. We've got our team of meteorologists here joining me now. Guys, we are seeing the worst of it kind of come through, but it's not going to get really bad until later tonight, right?
Yeah, past the midnight hour, we'll have that greater chance for any possible tornadic developments, but for right now, it's just been heavy and consistent pounding rain.
Got a lot of folks emailing me, texting me saying, yeah, I'm not going out because it's coming down. Look at this shot from downtown Orlando right now. This is the reason why a lot of you are wrapping presents or watching all those holiday Christmas movies and making whatever you're doing for dinner there. That's just a nasty looking shot right there over the metro areas. All right, so what's going on? Why aren't we seeing severe weather just yet? Well, everything is actually on schedule. The upper low is pivoting now. It's going to catch up to the surface low. You can see these darker blues here, an indication that the storm is strengthening, and this is what's going to be arriving later on tonight. And that's why we need you to be diligent, sticking around with us. Marquise and I will be here handing off to the morning crew here at about 2 a.m. with Cam and Kellyanne. You can see the storm system right about in here. There is an interesting little dry slot, though, beginning to approach southwest Florida. It's going to be interesting to see if it's going to make it up across the southern reaches of our viewing area, but leaving the northern folks with the more intense rainfall. It's one of the things we're starting to see here develop. You can see gusts at times over 40 miles an hour as these storms rolled on in just a short time ago. I should say the rain. Haven't had too many storms so far, but look at the radar. Full coverage of rain from north to south. In fact, let's head up to the north. Palm Coast, Daytona Beach, Sebring, Salt Springs, back towards Ocala, the Villages, Altoona. Very heavy rain. We just showed you that downtown camera shot, and boy, is it coming down to the metro areas along the Florida Turnpike, back up towards the Villages, over towards Oakland. Heavy rain has been continuing in East Orlando, and because of that, we have this flood advisory that's in effect through 7:15. That could be extended into Lake County if the trends continue the way they're going, and more heavy rain. Palm Bay down towards Barefoot Bay. Look at the temperatures now down to the south, starting to creep on up. The dew points are coming up as that warm front continues to lift to the north. Winds become more out of the south, and that's going to generate a better chance for instability in the form of showers and storms. 10 p.m. Look at the winds along the coast, 40-45, midnight, 45-50 there along the coast. Heavy rain band lifting up to the north, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. The European takes a lot of rain from the I-4 corridor up towards I-95, and then by daybreak, the worst of the weather does begin to move offshore. We get you on into Sunday afternoon. Still breezy, but the heaviest of the activity well to the north and the east as low pressure cranks up and pulls away from central Florida. Even windy on into Sunday night. So again, for me, the biggest concern, rain and wind and watching that tornado risk, especially after 8 o'clock tonight. Marquise?
Yeah, as you were mentioning, Tony, one of the biggest concerns is the rain, and we've had some heavy, substantial downpours moving across Brevard County, right? Melbourne, 2.7 inches of rain so far already, and I've got a feeling we've got a lot more coming. Cocoa Beach, 1.91. And as we take a look at the rain comparison, we're comparing two different models, the Euro and the Futurecast. As far as placement is concerned, we see rain in similar spots, right? But the intensity may be a little bit greater as we take a peek at the GFS, maybe 3 to 5 inches of rain still to come across Volusia County into Daytona Beach, also across Flagler County, maybe even 2 to 3 inches of rain still to come. The Futurecast, the graph model that we're showing right now, we see rain across I-4, right? 3 to 5 inches potentially still to come here in the metro. Bithlo, same amounts. So as far as the models are concerned, the placement, they're starting to align. The intensity still just a couple differences here and there. Winds have been a major concern as well. Between today and tomorrow at the coast, we could see winds anywhere between 45 and 55 miles per hour before Saturday is said and done. And still early on Sunday, we'll have those stronger, gustier winds across the coast, which will continue to increase those wave heights. Wave heights could be as high as 20 feet tonight, and that's the reason we have a gale warning and a coastal flood warning in place across the I-95 corridor. As far as the surf is concerned, today possibly the greatest, right? 12 to 20 feet of wave height conditions. As we move across your weekend, though, and into the work week, slowly over time, those waves start to subside. And then with our next cold front approaching on Wednesday, we'll see those wave heights increase once again. So unfortunately, the beach days just aren't there quite yet, but give it some time in your 7-day forecast, and we will see better conditions down the line. We'll take you county by county right now. Across the coast, we did mention stronger wind gusts are likely 55 mile per hour speed. Still similar rain as you move further inland, maybe 2 or 3 inches, isolated amounts of 4 as you move across Lake County, also into Orange County, and we'll see the opportunity for stronger winds there as well. And then as we make our way back into Marion County, consistent rain, possibly totaling anywhere between 2 and 4 inches. Your futurecast does have this cold front pulling towards the south, and that'll create better weather for us heading into the work week coming up. Lots of sunshine, but much cooler temperatures to get you into the holiday season. We're going to drop into the upper 50s by Tuesday in the afternoon.